Hey, I guess we'll go ahead and
I
just
guess, shut this,
get right to it. I guess we'll get right to it.
shut this record shit up, Joe. We got you, Joe. We got
Look, hey, brother Suggs, we got you, my boy. The
slugs throwing slugs.
2024, the 2024 U.S. Women's Olympic National Team, and let's go ahead and get to the Caitlin Clark discussion. He segued for us. The
Let's
Caitlin
go.
Clark discussion.
Mhm.
Stewart, Taurasi, Candace Parker, and Sylvia Fowles have
Ever made the U.S.
ever
Olympic
made
team.
it. All four had national team experience prior to their rookie season.
So yeah, so what he's alluding to is their rookie season. They didn't just get put. They didn't just get put. You know, on the national team just because of their status. Like I said, he lists Breanna Stewart, Deanna Taurasi, Candace Parker, and Sylvia Forbes. Those are 4 of them ones.
I mean, those are some of the like all-time greats.
Goats, like they in goat conversation.
Yeah, I'm saying like, and so I think you and I feel like we could take this conversation a little bit further than just kind of like, why she didn't make it and stuff like that. Cause, we've heard that. What it really comes down to is just like, to me, what's the big uproar all of a sudden just off of this singular player? Because when we talk like in the NBA, in the NFL, and the MLB, when there's like all NBA snubs, when there's all-star snubs, when there's Pro Bowl snubs, when there's all NFL snubs, when there's even when it's like an MVP, like you're like, hey, nah, like when we talk about the MVP, like, oh, like, damn, should Jokic have gotten the MVP again type thing? There is a lot of tangible evidence why. And I think people are taking this conversation to different levels that it should be. And I think that's the issue and that's the problem. And people keep like, go ahead.
No. And I was waiting for you. I agree with you.
And so, like, there's a lot of people, in comments saying, oh, stop making it about race and this, and that. Well, it kind of is. And there's a lot of people saying that, oh, these players wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her. And it's like, okay, but now y'all contradicting yourselves. Because in a lot of times, like I said before, when she was coming into the league, everyone always talks about in these other sports, oh, it's about winning. What have you won? What have you won? What have you won? What has Caitlin Clark won? But now all of a sudden, because you feel like she's the biggest star, she's supposed to kind of just like automatically be handed stuff. When like I thought we frowned upon people in our sports getting handouts. Y'all always frown upon people, like getting the like KD's championship, LeBron's championship, because they form these super teams, and you feel like they took the easy route. Why should she just get the easy route? Because people are, eyeballing her now and saying, oh, okay, put her on the Olympic national team. Go ahead.
My whole thing about and everything, I agree with everything you said. My whole thing it is, why does everything have to be? And I'm using this as this is the term. I'm not making this a race issue, but why does everything have to be black and white? Why does it have to be? They're missing the marketing opportunity with Caitlin Clark, and it's a stupid decision that she's not on the team. Like, why does that have to be the only answer? Why does the other answer have to be that she doesn't deserve to be on the team because she hasn't proved anything yet? Why does it have to be one or the other?
Yeah.
When are we going to have an actual damn basketball discussion about her? About this? Why is it always the extra stuff? Why is it always something other than the actual sport? When the hell has the Olympics grew anything? Why all of a sudden putting her on the team is going? How is that going to grow the sport? Because you know how often how I operate. I operate off logic. And when I ask a question, and if somebody gives me good logic, I leave it at that. Do I have to agree with that logic? Do I have to always agree? No, I don't. But once you give me good logic, I will push back. When they said the decision of she ain't gonna play, and we ain't trying to hit none of this nonsense that y'all got going on because she ain't playing. Why that ain't make sense?
And the crazy thing is, how does it not make sense? And y'all still bringing up Christian Laettner,
bro. Not even rewind.
Did he play?
Not even a little bit. Then they was blowing teams out. But let's rewind. They just said they didn't want all this unnecessary noise because she's not going to be playing or she's going to be getting limited minutes. Look at the noise that y'all are doing now because she didn't make the team.
You're validating everything that she has to that they're saying.
Because at this point, once the game started, this noise is going to end, right? This noise is going to end. Think about all the games that they're going to have to play, and he's blowing teams that, bro. I think they got 7 gold medals in a row. 7 gold medals in a row. They ain't got to do no redeem team. Like they ain't got to call the big dogs to come. These are the big dogs.
She's a rookie. If she comes in and she ends up being like what y'all say she will, guess what? She'll be there in 4 years.
She a rookie, right?
Yes.
Let's keep that in context. Now let's use that in context. She played in the national championship, right?
Mm-hmm.
She got drafted damn near the next week, right?
And then started playing 27 hours later.
You feel what I'm saying? When did she have a break? Hold on. When did she have a break? She didn't. Do we all know that they stop in the WNBA season so they can play in the Olympics? Like they doing a pause? Like we don't understand it. So you mean to tell me that she ain't gonna get no damn break to do nothing? Like this is not making any sense, and I'm getting passionate about that because now we're not even talking basketball, bro. She needs an off season. It's the reason why when you hear me and Cannon talk about we didn't want Brian or AD in the Olympics because of what? They need a damn break in the off season.
Same shit I said about that, bro. Sometimes, hey, it's okay. Because what did I say earlier about like when we was talking about Michael Malone and he was talking about, oh, we played all these minutes and this and that. Hey, all right, take a break then. Don't win a championship then. Don't play all these games. But guess what? Caitlin Clark, you will have a long, illustrious career in the WNBA. And not making the national team your rookie season is not going to define your career. There are plenty of other greats that have been in the league already that haven't made it. Right. Side note, shout out to Arike. Like she didn't make it, and she cooking like a motherfucker.
And she deserved to be on that team. Now, I don't know who I'll replace to put her there, but she definitely deserved to be on that team.
Yeah.
Ms. King said rookies have been on Ms. King said rookies have been on the USA team before, but to the general public, not realizing these women picked are the ones who have consistently won gold. They just want to win. And that's the point.
But that be my problem. Like again, like I said, like I bring up with Caitlin Clark, with her losing in the championship games and all of that. She doesn't have a ring. She doesn't have a title. But any other player y'all want to always bring up, oh, what have they won? What have they won? What have they done this? And they talk about, oh, she's a better player than Angel Reese. But any other time, a player, even if we feel like, oh, this person is better, this player is better, they'd be like, oh, but they ain't got no ring, no. Type thing, you know what I'm saying? But now, how are we give us some consistency? What do we always ask on this podcast? We just want some consistency. We want some consistency.
I do want the people that's bringing up the marketing aspect. I do want those people to. I wish somebody would give them some actual pushback on the fact that what the deputy commissioner actually said. We don't want the backlash from her fan base or y'all, the media, whoever, when she's not playing or having limited minutes. What is the marketing in that? What is the marketing on putting a camera on her on the bench all the time?
Because all they're gonna say is, damn, Caitlin Clark isn't playing, and the women's national team is up by 37 points.
Now I got another question. Do they actually care about this girl? And that's not a rhetorical question. I want to genuinely know, do they actually care about this girl? Because if they set this girl up for that, they ain't got her interest at the best heart. Because once again, They got to go through them practices, bro. You see how she getting treated in these games. I'm not saying that she getting targeted or what, but they play physical. It's rough down here. It gets rough. She come off a screen and she catch an old school Charles Oakley bow for no reason, because that's how they get down in practice.
Yeah.
Why? Why subject her to that? Why not let her go to the weight room and get stronger? Why not let her work on her game? Because now she know the adjustments of what she need to do to get better. Why not let her? You think? Hold on. We know Ricky Hazen is everywhere, right?
Yeah.
It's everywhere, right?
Yeah.
We go. So now we see how Diana Taurasi gets down, bro. We see how she get down. You
Bro,
want to put her in the room with her?
This has been going on in the WNBA for years. Y'all just new here, and y'all like, and this is my thing that really annoys me.
Mm-hmm.
You men that are just now joining the WNBA and watching and have something to say about the WNBA. A lot of you are the same ones talking about, oh, the NBA soft. Bring back the 90s when it was tough. Like all y'all do is flop. And now all of a sudden, somebody get hip checked, and it's a problem.
They targeting that girl. It's funny. It's funny coming from the men, bro. Like, it's funny coming. This is a conversation that, once again, we should not be leading.
Hey man, I'm a big proponent of stay out of women's business, dog. Like this ain't our fight. Like because
we having the wrong fight.
I hate to take it there, but this is also kind of just like now it's still kind of like pushing the patriarchal agenda forward, saying like, oh, women ain't supposed to be physical and this and that. They supposed to be dainty. They supposed to be treated like, no, like this is competition. When has anybody cared? Like when you're competing, shit like this happen, dog. Like when you get your highest athletes competing at the highest level, you don't want them to just be passive and then just be like, act like, oh, they don't care. Because guess what? When now, what we always talk about, oh, the NBA players, they all buddy. They just all want to join up together. Oh, in the NFL, they know loyalty. They running out of bounds. They're not fighting for the extra yards. They care more about, their contract and actually, winning and this and that. What do you think these women are doing? They are competing. And then again, we talk about the hit check from Kennedy Carter. It was a physical play by Caitlin Clark on Kennedy Carter to play before, and it was a retaliation.
Mm-hmm.
This is what you talk about when you say, "Oh, bring back the 90s." People used to punch the shit out of Dennis Rodman because he used to do stuff to get under people's skin. And so again, this is why I can't remember who said. I think it might have been Monica McNutt. She was like, "Yo, we can't baby Caitlin Clark. We can't protect her. Let her play." And again, like I said a couple episodes ago, she be out there talking shit too.
It's the funny thing about it, because it's like, okay, where we not? And speaking, why ain't Drees ain't on the team? You think her cussing out somebody from Lithuania at 3:00 on a Saturday ain't gonna make the news? That ain't gonna grow the game.
I'm gonna watch.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
It's just a funny, like I said, how we pick and choose on what they got going on. Because the funny thing about it is, these same people that's talking about growing the game, are they even watching the game? Okay, all right, we're gonna move on. But before we move on, brother Suggs, that was shooting slugs. We're gonna move on with this. 2023 U.S. women's national team TV ratings average 1 million viewers per game for 14 games. Where's the conversation about marketing? Let her sit a few years and see how this plans out.
Hey,
so they got 1 million. That's more than what they're getting it now.
I'm gonna bring him up again because this is one of the guys that I respect in sports media. But Bomani Jones said it. Do with Caitlin Clark the same thing that y'all be doing with these other current athletes that that ain't in the finals, that don't make it to the Super Bowl or whatever. Put her on the broadcast. Put her on the halftime broadcast. Let her talk. But guess what? She get the rest. She ain't got to play. She can travel or whatever the case may be. She can be around the team. She can talk about it. She can, talk about it from her perspective, let you see her knowledge, even be the marketable presence that she is by talking in front of a camera.
And
it's a win-win. And she could talk about, these women are out here playing their heart out, doing great. They're going to bring home the gold for the USA. I would love to do that. I got a lot more to prove in this and that. You can do all the youngins.
I was just about to say that.
Because to me, you need to bring out Cameron Brink.
I was about to say that.
You need to bring out Angel Reese.
You might want to bring her to a little alt cast.
Nah, Altcast got a little bit too much freedom. You need to bring her with some structure.
Keep some structure. But yeah, you because first off, Cameron, if we talk about on a TV aspect, she's way more marketable than both of them.
I was about to say, to me, Cameron and Angel are the most marketable out of all of those incoming rookies because of
Caitlyn give you the Jokic vibes.